Hello, my Sweat Nation yogis. My name is Caryn. Welcome back to some yoga with me. I'm so excited to be bringing you this spicy power flow today. So when you think of spicy, often you can think of fast and powerful movements. So that's not the case in today's flow. We're going to be finding power in longer holds of our poses, really feeling and experiencing what the pose is doing in your body, where you're meant to be feeling it, and really allow yourself to dive in and really soak up all the feelings of this practice. All right, so you're gonna need 2 blocks for today, and then I invite you to go ahead and grab a strap. If you don't have a strap, you could use a towel, you could use a tie, a belt, anything like that. All right, and then when you feel ready, come into a comfortable seated position. Allow yourself to shift from side to side. Feel your seat bones grounding against your mat. If it feels more comfortable to sit on a block here, helping to elevate your spine, allowing a more natural pelvic tilt in your back, then you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if you feel comfortable just as you are, then allow yourself to begin to settle in. Close your eyes, maybe soften your gaze, and allow yourself to begin to arrive. Taking some time to disconnect from your external environment. Sinking into the 4 corners of your mat, allowing yourself to be present here just for the next few moments of our flow and time together. Seeing if you can just be. When we close our eyes, when we disconnect from our external, it allows us to turn the light inwards. Allow your inner landscape to brighten, discovering what resides within you. And without shifting or changing anything, just simply allowing yourself to be, to see, and to begin to absorb. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Take another breath just like that, full and expansive from belly to chest. And exhale, sigh, and let it go. One more time, the biggest breath you've taken today so far. Hold your breath at the top, take in one more sip of air, and exhale, release it. Seal your lips and allow your breath to move in and out of your nose. Focusing on your breath here. As you inhale, feel your belly, chest, and shoulders lift. And as you exhale, feel your body soften inward. Inhaling belly, chest, shoulders, and exhale to settle. Maybe allowing yourself to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. Finding your breath begin to connect. Take a few more full yogic breaths here. Feeling your body lift and then soften with each breath. With your next breath in, allow your eyes to gently open. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's come into our child's pose. Rolling over your knees and your shins. Take yourself towards the back of your mat. Bring your big toes close toward one another and then take your knees out nice and wide. Curl your arms out long in front of you. Allow your forehead to release towards your mat. Hey, buddy. Of course, the cat's with us always.
Allow yourself to tense up onto your fingertips. Lift your palms, your forearms, your elbows, and then curl your fingertips even more forward to the front of your mat. Feel that extra space in your side body. Push your hips towards your heels. And on an exhale, release your arms down. Inhale here. And as you exhale, curl your hands off your mat to the right-hand side. Find a side body stretch. And then you have so many options here. Maybe you bring your left hand to rest on top of your right. Or if you want to take a half bind, reach your right arm behind your back body over towards your left hip. Soften your shoulders, knowing that any of the cues I gift you today are simply an offering. So if they feel right, invite them in. If it doesn't feel good in your body, don't move there. Take one more breath into your left side body. And slowly release to come back through center. Inhale here. And then exhale, curl your hands off your mat to the left-hand side. Maybe right hand rests on top of your left, or find that half bind behind your back body. Left hand reaches over towards your right hip. Breathe here into your right side. Hips down and back. Visualizing your breath expanding your body like a balloon. Creating a little more space, a little more extra room for yourself to take those deeper breaths. Slowly come back through center, inhale, and exhale, sigh out. Find your tabletop, rising up to hands and knees. Stack your wrists beneath your shoulders and your knees below your hips, tuck your toes. Turn your fingertips to face your knees, eyes of your elbows face forward. Begin to shift forward and back. Tuck your toes here to experience a bit of a toe stretch at the same time. Think about spreading your fingertips nice and wide and then pushing your mat away from you. So really lengthen through your arms. Try and protract your shoulder blades here. Take it side to side. And release. Turn your fingertips back to the front of your mat. Tuck those toes and bring your knees a little closer together here. Come to take a seat on your heels. Pull your little pinky toes in at the same time for a full toe stretch. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, flip your grip, and press your palms to the sky. Take a moment here to sway from side to side. Feel your upper body pull out of your hips. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round and curl, chin to chest. Press your palms forward and expand your back body. Inhale, reach, lift your gaze. Exhale, round and curl. Twice more here. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Bring it back through center. Inhale, release your grip. And exhale, sweep wide. Come into your tabletop and pat out the tops of your feet. Releasing your toes, maybe rolling out your ankles. Expanding and squeezing your toes, release. And then retuck your toes. Extend your right arm forward, send your left leg back. Flex your toes and push through your heel, and then actively push through that left hand. Inhale, reach through your right. Exhale, round and curl, elbow to knee. Start to activate your core. Inhale, reach out long. And exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, extend, hold. Drop your left knee down. As you exhale, sweep your right arm down, back up and around. Bring a little bit of movement and mobility into the right shoulder. Close your eyes and then experience your full range of motion. Take your time. Change direction when you're ready. Next time you reach up, twist, lift your gaze. Exhale, thread the needle. Come down onto your right shoulder as you send your right arm underneath your left. And then you have the option to curl your left fingertips forward. Maybe reach behind your back body over towards your right hip for a half bind. Choose what you need. If you want to explore balance here, maybe lift your left leg up to the sky. Think about pointing your toe if you do. Take one more breath. and gently release. Ground your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right arm out and open. And exhale, tabletop. Left arm forward, send your right leg back. Take a moment to set yourself up. Push through your right hand, flex your right foot. Inhale, reach through your left. Exhale, round and curl, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and extend. And exhale, squeeze. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Reach out long, hold. Drop your right knee down, sweep your left arm down, back up and around. Feel your full range of motion on this side by closing your eyes. Change the direction of your circles. Next time you reach up, twist, lift your gaze. Exhale, thread it through. Come down onto your left shoulder this time. Option to curl your right hand forward, maybe take your half bind, or find your balance lifting your right leg. Wherever you are, breathe into the shape. Know that you don't have to do the same thing on each side. If it feels good on one side but not so great on the other, then you don't have to move there. You want your yoga practice to inspire and feel good within your body. Take one more breath. And gently begin to unwind. Right hand down, inhale, sweep your left arm out and open. And exhale, tabletop. Find your cow pose, arch your spine, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl, push your mat away. Inhale, arch your spine. And exhale, round and curl, push away. Take a few more breaths here. Close your eyes. By closing your eyes, it allows us to disconnect from sight and our external environment, allowing us to deeper feel and experience the sensations within your body. Visualize each vertebrae expanding and contracting as you arch and round your spine. Take one more breath. And gently come back to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes here, and then begin to hover your knees a couple of inches off your mat. Push and ground with your palms, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale. Exhale, extend your right leg out to the side, tap your toes. Bring it in, and then step out with your left. Bring it in, step out right, in, step out left. One more time each side. Keep those knees hovered. Push and ground through your palms. Left leg out. In, hold, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Extend those legs nice and long. Begin to pedal out your feet. Bend into your knees one at a time. Sway your hips from side to side. Invite in movement here that feels good and releasing. Gently, when you're ready, find your way towards stillness. Invite a gentle bend in your knees here. Not to worry if your heels are not touching the mat. Think about rather lifting your hips to the sky, pressing your chest to your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest, and then ground through the base of your palms, your thumb, and your index fingers. Take a deep breath in and exhale, sigh out. Gaze forward, breathe in. Exhale to slowly walk your way to the top of your mat between your palms. Take your time, bend your knees as you inch closer, and find a ragdoll fold. Deepen in your knees, take opposite elbows, let the crown of your head hang heavy. Sway gently from side to side. Shaking your head yes, shaking it no. Feeling gravity gently pulling you down into the shape. Take one more breath. And gently release. Slowly begin to roll up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time, stacking. Let the crown of your head rise up last. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down. Once again, squeeze them up and send them back and down. All right, bring those feet a little closer together, about a hip width distance. And then turn your palms to face forward, close your eyes. Activate your quads by lifting your knees. A gentle tuck of your pelvis to activate your lower core. Roll those shoulders back and down. pushing down through your feet, begin to just notice and pay attention to where your feet are grounded down the most. Shift your weight towards your toes, and then shift your weight towards your heels. Shift it over to the right, and shift over to the left. Find your equal space between the four corners of your feet. Take a big breath in, and sigh it out. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, side stretch to the right. So bring your right hand down, reach your left arm up and overhead. Think about rolling your shoulders back. You can gaze down or gaze up, whichever is comfortable on your neck. Bring it back through center, inhale, reach. And exhale over to the opposite side. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Breathe into your right side body. Take it back up with a breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Find a gentle back bend. Think about shoulder blades to spine. Press your hips forward and activate your quads. Lift your gaze. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hinge to fold forward. Bend your knees, relax your neck. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Ground your palms, step it back, and then let's all drop our knees for our first flow. So knees followed by chest and chin, elbows close as you lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest, gazing just in front of your mat. And exhale, soften down. Let's take one more of those. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Lift, maybe hover your hands this time. Squeeze elbows to the side body. And exhale, release. Retuck your toes, tabletop breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Find a cycle of breath here, in and out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Hop, step, or jump between your palms. Halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Extend your arms, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach your arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, side stretch over to your right side. Bring it back through center, inhale, reach. And exhale, side stretch over to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, cactus those arms, activate your quads. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge to fold forward, bend your knees, relax your neck. Halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, stepping back, maybe keeping your knees lifted this time. Chaturanga, low plank. Shift forward on your toes first. Bend your elbows, hug them close to your side body. Hover. Up dog or cobra, find your back bend of choice. Lift your gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up high. So you get to pick your flow, knees up, knees down. If none of those are working for you today, you're just not feeling it, just step back into your downward facing dog. Take one more cycle of breath here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold to release. Inhale, root to rise, reach your arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hinge to fold straight back down. Halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, vinyasa, so high to low plank. Hop, step, or jump back into your plank pose. Lower halfway down or all the way to your mat. Up dog or cobra, lift your chest and gaze. Downward facing dog, send your hips up nice and high. Find your breath cycle here, feeling the body begin to warm through vinyasa and flow. Know that vinyasas are meant to empower the body, return body to breath connection, and empower you. So take it nice and slow as you move through them. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high. Bend your knee, draw your heel to your seat bone, and then explore with big hip circles in one direction. Opening up, feel that range of motion. Change the direction of your circles. Breathe and reach up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, step between your palms. There you go. Keep that left knee lifted, left hand down to your mat, or grab your block here, right arm high, twist open to the right side. Think about squeezing your right knee to your chest, pressing your right shoulder back, maybe lifting your gaze. Notice your top arm. If you have a floppy arm above you, you're not going to find that empowerment to lift. So activate your lifted body. Take one more breath in. Exhale, drop your right hand inside your right foot or to your block. Option to drop that left heel, left arm high, twist open to the left side. Activate your left arm. Squeeze your right knee into the back of your right arm. Take one more breath. And exhale, release your left hand down. Frame your right foot, pivot back on the ball of your left. Crescent pose, inhale, rise high. Think about sinking in your hips and softening your shoulders as you exhale. Inhale, reach your thumbs back. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep forward, down, and then back. Chest hovers over thighs. Reach through your fingertips, activate your triceps. Inhale, crescent pose, rise. Exhale, water wheel, twist open to the right side. Think about shoulders soft, palms down. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then stay active in the back of that left leg. Press your hamstring to the sky. Exalt, right hand to the back of your left thigh, left arm reaches. Breathe into your left side body, twisting your heart to the right side of your mat. Water wheel, re-extend and reach. Crescent pose, inhale, both arms high. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Warrior two, exhale, open to the left side of your mat. Soften in your hips and soften your shoulders. Sink and gaze over your right hand. Extend and reach through your fingertips. 3 pumping warriors, inhale to extend and reach high. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, sink. Last one, inhale. And exhale, hold. Stay for another breath in. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Vinyasa, frame your right foot. Option to keep your right leg lifted as you flow through. Up dog or cobra, lift your gaze and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Find 2 cycles of breath here. We're going to move that same sequence on the left side. When you're ready, inhale, left leg high. Bend your knee, heel to seat, and explore. Open up on the left hip. Change the direction of circles when you're ready. Still continue to press your chest towards your thigh. 3-legged dog, inhale, reach. Exhale, step between your palms. Right hand down to your mat or a block. Left arm reaches to the sky. Activate your left arm, reach through fingertips, squeeze a left knee to chest. Stay for one more breath. Release your left hand down inside left foot. Option to drop your right heel. Inhale, right arm high, twist to the right this time. Pressing your right shoulder back, squeeze left knee to the back of your left arm. One more breath in. Right hand down, frame your left foot, pivot onto the ball of your right. Crescent pose, when you're ready, inhale, rise. Feet at a hip width distance here to assist with your balance. Inhale, exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep forward, down and back. Shoulder blades back, chest nice and open. Inhale, crescent pose, rise. Exhale, water wheel, twist to the left this time. Squeeze and activate your inner thighs, shoulders soft, palms down. Exalt when you're ready, left hand down, right arm reaches, twisting your heart to the side of your mat. Breathe into your right side body. Water wheel, re-extend. Crescent pose, rise through center. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Warrior two, exhale, open to the right side of your mat. Sink into your hips and then think about pressing left knee to left pinky toe to find that space across your hips as you soften in. Extend and reach through your arms. 3 pumping warriors, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe you sink lower. One more time, inhale. And exhale, hold. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your left foot. Vinyasa, option to keep your left leg up as you flow through chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips move high. Find your 2 cycles of breath. Feeling that warmth within the body. Noticing that sometimes when we hold in poses a little bit longer, that can be more challenging than moving very quickly through a flow. But it's so important while we're doing this to find the breath in the pose. All right, we're gonna take that through one more time, and we're gonna do 1 breath per movement, okay? You guys have got this. Let's take a breath in and sigh out. Right leg up, breathe in. Exhale, step between your palms. Left hand down, inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, right hand inside right foot. Inhale, left arm up, option to drop that left heel. Exhale, left hand down, frame your right foot. Crescent pose, inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep forward, down and back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, water wheel, twist to the right. Inhale, exalt, left arm high. Exhale, water wheel. Inhale, crescent, rise. Exhale, cactus. Take it up, breathe in. Warrior 2, exhale. Hold here in your warrior pose. We're gonna add a few things on. Extend your right leg long. Reach your right fingertips all the way forward until you can't reach anymore. And then release right hand down, left arm high. This is the perfect place to grab your block. Place it on the inside of your right foot. Bring the ground up towards you. If you're noticing that you're rounding in that left shoulder, you need to lift that right hand higher. If you're still rolling forward, then try you releasing the block and just find your lift even higher. All right, activate the core in the pose so we're not sinking into our right shoulder. Take 1 more strong breath in. Stay for your exhale. Gaze down towards your mat. And then bend into your right knee, coming to half moon pose. So right fingertips to the top right corner of your mat or a block. Shift your weight into the right side of your body as you lift your left. Think about flexing through the left foot as you push through your heel. Reach through that top arm. A floppy arm above you is going to allow you to sink into the ground. We want to find that lift to find that height. Take 1 more big breath in. Softly land it back, warrior 2. Extend your arms nice and wide. Sink and soften into your hips. Reverse your warrior, flip your right palm, reach forward, up and then back. Maintain the bend in your right knee. Breathe into your right side body. Imagine you can push your rib cage to the front of your mat whilst reaching further behind you. Feel yourself pull out of your right hip. Take 1 more breath. And exhale, cartwheel it down. Vinyasa, high to low plank. Flowing through. Take your time. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Take a big breath in and side out. Just our left side to go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step between your palms. Right hand down, inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, left hand inside left foot. Inhale, right arm high, option to drop your right heel. Exhale, right hand down. Frame your left foot. Inhale, crescent pose, rise. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep forward, down and back. Inhale, reach. Water wheel, exhale, twist left. Inhale, exalt, right arm reaches. Exhale, water wheel. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, cactus. Take it up, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Hold here. Sink and experience the pose. Soften your shoulders. Extend your left leg long. Reach your left fingertips all the way forward. Left hand down, right arm high. Option to grab your block inside your left foot. Reach and extend through your fingertips. Lift your gaze. Think about rolling your right hip back and scooping your left hip under. Little micro bend in your left knee. Take 1 more breath here. Release your gaze down to the mat. Preparing for your half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Left fingertips, top left corner, bend your left knee, shift your weight forward, lift the right side of your body. Stacking, reach through that top arm as you activate. Flex your right toes and push through your heel. Stay for one more strong breath here, yogis. Warrior two, softly land it all the way back. Sink into your hips, soften your shoulders. Reverse your warrior, flip your left palm, reach forward, up and then back. Keep the bend in your left knee here, pressing the left side of your body forward as you reach further back behind you. Lifting your gaze, left palm faces down. Take one more breath. And cartwheel it down on an exhale, vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, hips move high. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, step between your palms and then drop your left knee down. Finding a low lunge position. On your inhale, rise and reach your arms up to the sky. Think about softening your shoulders, sinking into your hips. Feel that stretch through the hip flexor on your left side into your quad. Press your thumbs back, breathe in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands down to frame your right foot. Nice place to grab those blocks. Start to extend your right leg long. Flex your toes as you come up onto your heel. So you're gonna feel this in your hamstring down into your calf muscle. Keep the length and extension through your spine. Breathing here, close your eyes and just notice where in your body you're feeling the stretch the most. Let's start to connect those two poses with breath. Inhale, shift forward, low lunge, reach. Exhale, half splits, extend your right leg long. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, half splits. Continue here. If you have a full splits in your practice, you can go ahead and move into that shape. Otherwise, stick with me here. Connecting the two poses, notice if you can really focus on the transition between each shape rather than just the shape itself. Yes, the shape is important, but it's also the moments in between. This is where we start to work on our stability, our balance, our breath to movement connection. Can you time it? Let's take one more. And sink back. So reach forward, rebend that right knee. And then heel toe your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Both hands come on the inside of your right foot. You can scooch that left knee a little bit further back behind you. And then you have the option to stay lifted here. You can always grab a block or two to lift and find more elevation while still sinking and dropping the hips down. If you're working towards coming to forearms, blocks are a really nice place to guide yourself with stepping stones down towards your mat. So what I want you to do here is keep that right foot connected to the mat. Think about squeezing your right knee to the side of your body. You're gonna feel that that makes the pose more active than passive, and that's exactly what we wanna do. We wanna build strength even in stillness. So this is a form of active stretching, which is really, really important to build that strength that starts to protect our bones and our joints, really building that strength within our muscles. Ultimately, this is gonna really help with flexibility. So release the crown of your head. Let's take one more breath here. And then gently, when you're ready, begin to press up onto the palms if you aren't there already. Flex your right toes, roll to the blade edge of your right foot, let your right knee drop open. Right hand inside your right thigh, gentle pressure, twist, move your gaze over your right shoulder. Option to find a quad stretch, bend into your left knee, reach back with your right hand to pull in. You don't have to take this is just an addition. You can use your strap here as well if this is something that you're working on. Wrapping it around your foot and then pulling in with your right hand. Gently release. Ground your right foot down, lift your left knee, and then step your left foot outside of your left hand, yogi squat malasana. You can always take a block here to sit upon, finding that grounding through the soles of your feet. Bring your palms together at heart center, push your elbows into inner thighs and knees, lift through the spine. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches, twist open to the left side. Bring it back through center, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high. Inhale back through center. And exhale, forward fold. Extend your legs long, heel toe your feet to touch. Halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach your arms up and overhead, palms touch. And exhale, hinge to fold straight back down. Halfway lift, find your length. Exhale through your vinyasa or step back, downward dog, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra, lift your chest and gaze. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, step between your palms and drop your right knee. Arms high, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, sink in your hips. Feel that stretch on the right side. Soften your shoulders. Press your thumbs back, breathe in. And exhale, cactus. Take it up in an inhale. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Option to grab those blocks again. Extend your left leg long, flex your toes. Lengthen through your spine here and breathe. Feel that stretch through the back side of your left leg. Keep the flexion in your toes. Stay for one more breath. And then if you're ready, let's begin to flow. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, half splits. Continue to move here, maybe taking that full splits if it's in your practice. Otherwise, find the breath to movement connection. Move at your breath pace. Let's take one more together. Curl your hands forward, rebend your left knee. Heel toe your left foot to the outer edge of your mat, both hands inside your left foot. Maybe scooching that right foot further back. And then you can choose here. Keep your palms down, lift onto a block, coming down to your forearms or using your blocks to work your way down. Wherever you are, keep that left foot grounded. So press firmly through the left big toe. Squeeze your left knee to the side of your body. Release the crown of your head and just soften. Pay attention to this side. Notice what might feel different from one side to the other. Know that there is no wrong or right way to experience a pose. Unless you're experiencing pain, and you should back out a little bit. Otherwise, just allow yourself and your body to soften. Use the breath to release, especially your exhales. Start to really lengthen them out. Squeezing the inner thighs, feel that activation, that strength. Take one more breath. And then gently begin to rise, pushing up onto your palms. Flex your left toes, roll to the blade edge of your left foot. Left hand, inner thigh, gentle pressure twist, gaze over your left shoulder. Option to quad stretch, bend your right knee. Maybe use a strap to wrap around your foot and pull in with your left hand, or grab that foot. Take one more breath. And slowly soften. Ground your left foot, lift your right knee, and then step your right foot outside right hand. Malasana yogi squat around 2. So you can sit on your block once again, bring your hands to your heart center, push into your inner thighs and knees, lengthen your spine, soften your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Right hand down, left arm high, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches. Inhale through center. And exhale, forward fold. Extend both legs long. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold to release. Inhale, root to rise, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms. Take it up, breathe in. And exhale, hinge to fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Separate your feet to a hip-width distance. That's 2 fists between your feet. Take your peace sign fingers and wrap them around your big toes. I encourage you to take a deep bend in your knees here. Lengthen through your arms and your spine. Keep the knees bent. Exhale, send your elbows out wide. Release the crown of your head down. Assisting chest to thighs is the best way by bringing a bend in your knees. Chin towards your chest, feel the crown of your head hang heavy, and maybe gently start to extend your legs long, taking the bend out of your knees, all while keeping your elbows nice and wide. Use your upper body strength to pull yourself into the shape. Feel that stretch through your entire back body. Heels of the feet to the crown of your head. Take one more inhale and slowly release. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Ragdoll rise. Slowly take your time, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae as you come to a standing position. Roll your shoulders at the top, send them back and down. All right, bring your hands to your hips here. And then shift your weight into your left foot. So right knee comes up into your chest, flex your toes. Roll your shoulders back and down. Activate and ground through the left foot, little micro bend in your left knee. Right hand wraps around the front of your right knee. Pull your knee to your chest, roll your shoulders back. Find a point to focus on, a non-moving object, and remind yourself to breathe in balance. Slowly begin to open your right knee out to the right side. Keep flexing the foot, squeeze your glutes. Maybe reach and extend your left arm wide. Take your time, come back through center. Keep your right knee up, reach both arms up to the sky. Stay or extend your right leg long, flex your toes, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Shake it out. Let's take it to the opposite side. Weight comes into your right foot here. Left knee to chest. Flex your toes, shoulders back and down. Left hand wraps around your knee, pull in and activate your glutes. When you feel ready on an exhale, gently begin to open out to the side. Maybe reaching your right arm out to the side as well. Unfortunately, I cannot because there is a wall in my way. And then slowly come back through center. Keep your knee to your chest, reach both arms to the sky. Stay or flex and extend your leg forward. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Nice work, yogis. Come to stand top of your mat. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, take the side stretch over to the right side. Inhale through center. And exhale over to the left. Take it up through center, breathe in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hinge to fold forward, bend your knees, relax your neck. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale through your final vinyasa, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra, arch your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips move high. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose. Right knee comes to right wrist. Extend your left leg long. You can bring a block here underneath your right hip for support. If this pose is not working in your body today, come down to your back body. And then you're gonna bring your right ankle over left thigh, reach through, interlace your fingers and pull in. All right, it's the same sensations, just on your back body. So choose your shape. Take a moment to sink and settle. And when you're ready on an exhale, begin to fold into the pose. Taking your time, maybe not pushing yourself into your deepest variation just yet. Let the body slowly release at its own natural pace. Know that like anything in life, when we push, when we force, when we shove ourselves in a direction that perhaps we're not ready for, it doesn't always work out in our favor. So same thing in our yoga practice. There's no rush. We're all going to get to the end at the same time. Let your body open slowly, gently, showing your body that you care. Gifting it with some
kindness and love. Close your eyes. Slowly, slowly, maybe feeling the gravity against your back body. You can make your way even further into the pose. Let's take 5 more breaths here. And then gently begin to press yourself up. Tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee, 3-legged dog, sweep high. Bend your knee, heel to seat, and explore with some hip circles one way and then the other as you gently let the rush of blood flow back into the right leg. Downward dog. When you're ready, pedal it out. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, pigeon pose, opposite side. Left knee, left wrist, maybe coming to the back body or a block beneath your left hip here. Take your time, sink and settle in the hips. And on an exhale, gently, when you're ready, begin to drop in. Taking your time on this side, knowing that it's so important that we gift each side of our body an experience that works in that side's favor, all right? So it is the balance of strong and soft, effort and ease. This is the yin and yang of our practice. Feeling your body begin to settle. Notice your breath and your heart rate, gently returning to its natural rhythm. When you feel ready, maybe taking the pose into a little more depth. And then giving yourself 5 breaths there. Gently, when you're ready, begin to press yourself up. Tuck your right toes, lift right knee, 3-legged dog, sweep your left leg high. Bend your knee, heel to seat, and explore, finding some release there. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, pedal it out. Gaze forward as you breathe in. And then exhale, hop, step, or jump into your seated position. Extend both legs out long in front of you. Grab a hold of your strap for this one. Shift your weight side to side. Get your seat bones nice and grounded. And then taking your strap, bring a bend into your knees, and you're gonna place the strap around the soles of your feet. Hold really close to your feet here, and then begin to kick through your heels as you extend. As you do so, notice your hands will slide up the strap. That's perfect. Keep the nice extension in your arms without a bend, and then think about lengthening through your spine, pushing through the heels of your feet, shoulders back and down, and flex your toes. So we're not rounding through our spine here. We want to keep that nice elevation, all right? By doing this, and think about rather pressing your chest forward, you're taking the stretch more into your hamstrings and out of your lower back. Breathing here, let your gaze focus on your toes. Maybe little by little, you're able to curl your hands forward on your strap. Keep your back body nice and long. Maybe you eventually find your feet. Keep pushing your chest forward. Take one more breath. And gently release. Gonna let your strap move off to the side. Point your toes. Reach your arms out long in front of you. Grab one of your blocks and bring it towards the back of your mat before you come down. C-curve your spine, chin to chest, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, release down onto your back body. Taking your time. Guide your knees into your chest when you get there. Gentle rock and roll from side to side. Release your lower back, massaging your sacrum area.
And then a nice little gentle finish for you today. Bring the feet down to the mat, keep a bend in your knees. Take your block and you're gonna lift your hips. Slide your block beneath your lower back, bring it to its lowest setting so you have more surface area for your back body to rest down on. Find your sweet spot and then release your arms alongside, palms face the sky. You can keep your knees bent here if this feels right for you, or maybe extend both legs out long. Let your toes turn outward. Feel that stretch through your hip flexors into your quads, across the front of your body. This is such an incredible pose, especially if we tend to sit a lot during our day. This is a really nice way to open the front body, getting into our deep tissues and fascia, bringing in new, fresh blood supply, energy flow back into our hips, regenerating, rejuvenating, re-energizing the body. Close your eyes and take a few more breaths here. Visualize all that expansion and rejuvenation coming back into the hips and hip flexors. Take one more breath. And then gently bring a bend back into your knees. One leg at a time, extend your legs up to the sky. You can shift your block beneath you so you feel fully supported. Little bend in your knees, you can point and flex your toes, roll out your ankles. And then close your eyes. Feel the weightlessness sensation begin to move through your legs. Maybe add your arms above your chest, extending them up to the sky. Let your hands drop inward. It might look a little funny, but it feels so good, and this is such a great way to find lymphatic drainage in our bodies, allowing ourselves to release, and then eventually bringing in new, fresh blood flow and energy into our limbs. Give yourself 2 more breaths. And then slowly begin to bend your knees. Release your feet and your arms down. Press into your mat to lift your hips up just enough to remove your block off to the side. Extend both legs out long. Let your toes turn outward and allow yourself to start to take up space. Closing your eyes as we find ourselves in our final position of rest. Know that by expanding ourselves in a physical sense, extending our arms and our legs and taking up space, it is an empowering pose, inviting in confidence, knowing that even in rest, we are able to shine our light within, to feel the expansion of the self, whilst absorbing all the benefits of our physical practice. Softening from the toes to the fingertips to the crown of the head. Allow yourself to find your rest. Closing your eyes, absorb. I'll guide you out when it's time to go. Take rest, yogis. Shavasana. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale, sigh it out. Inviting in gentle movements in your fingertips and your toes, your ankles and your wrists, maybe releasing your head from side to side. On your next inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, stretch it up, fingertips to toes. And exhale, guide your knees into your chest. Gently taking a hold behind your thighs. And when you're ready, rocking yourself up into your comfortable seats. Finding your crisscross leg position, easy pose. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Close your eyes, soften your shoulders. Let's take a final breath together to end our practice. Please inhale through your nose. And exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your flow. Until we meet on our mats again, namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for flowing with me. Keep coming back, keep showing up. I'll see you soon. Take care.